Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube family. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gate Tarot. For those that don't know me, I'm Goddess Alicia. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm running a little behind today, but still right on time. If you are guided to this live, I'm speaking to you. You are called to the title because you know you are gifted. You know you are anointed. You understand there's a calling over your life that's mystic, that may be hidden, that's connected to spirit in a divine way. You are a child of the light, a star seed, an earth angel, a high priest, a high priestess. You are divinity. In reality, you are walking karma. You are a healer. You are a seer. You are a feeler. You are a giver. You are planting seeds in the earth, in the soil of Gaia, to bring peace, love, elevation, and to restore new generations to come. You are the builders, the creators, the warriors, the slayers. You are called. When many are called, few are chosen. You stood in line in the classroom, you raised your hand, you said, I am ready. I am ready to answer the call. I know I am anointed, I am chosen. You break generational curses. You are the one holding the torch in your generation. As I was pulling the decks today, this card fell out. It says wizard. Now, a wizard is the Hermit card. Now, Hermit is a feminine energy, for it is the earth sign ruled by Virgo. But the wizard is closely attached to a masculine, for we call witches, feminine witches, and masculine wizards. There's somebody here, whether male or female, you're a master manifester. Hello, Mickey. What's up, my love? Please don't be shy. Join the chat. Let's elevate the vibe. We are a collective tribe. If you are drawn to this title, you are in the knowing. You are connected to a tribe, searching for your soul family. You are the one in the community, whether you're a nomad or you're a humanitarian at heart. This is a place for you to have a voice, to take up space, to claim your spot on your throne, to wear your crown proudly. So this not hiding in the background. This is about stepping out of your comfort zone, reaching higher, understanding that for you, my love, there's no glass ceiling. You can have whatever you like, but spirit favors you, protects you, guides you to open doors, the opportunities that many don't get, many don't receive. That you are here because you believe in your purpose and your destiny. And you may be still searching, you may be still seeking, you may be still reaching, but you are in the knowing, you are in the finding, you're in the self-discovery. Many should, well, you may not know that we are on the precipice, which means it's rising. There will be a lunar eclipse in my time zone, August 28th, that's tomorrow. In your time zone, it could be this evening or the evening after, wherever you are. There is an eclipse rising. There's a full moon in Pisces. This eclipse happening in Virgo season. And Virgo is the opposite sign of Pisces. So this full moon is pushing in, entering in. Now Pisces is the high priestess. It is the hangman, getting rid of delays, getting rid of pause, getting rid of blockages, forging ahead, taking up space, Pisces energy, water flow, flowing in, pushing against Virgo. Hello, Virgo is relaxed. It's the hermit. It may be the seeker of knowledge, but does it? It reflects inside. It goes within. It's grounded. It's earth. It's balanced. So earth pushing against water is mud. And we know that mud is still movable, but it may slow things down. It may get in the way. So during this eclipse, which we're upon the precipice of it, if you're in the Eastern time zone like me, it will arrive at 12:12 a.m. in the morning tonight. Now, what this is, if you are a fixed sign, if you are a fixed sign, or you are a Pisces or Virgo, fixed is Gemini, Leo, I think it's Aquarius, and I'm not sure. Water fixed, I think, is Scorpio. Scorpio, Gemini, no, Gemini and Aquarius is 2 air. So it'll be Scorpio. My dog is barking. It's distracting me. Poppy! Every day this week, he's totally quiet and unbothered. As soon as I come on this live, he is on it. He is triggered. I'm not sure. Poppy! I don't know what's going on. If you have animals, especially a dog, but it could be a cat. If you have animals in your house, please watch them closely. Don't ignore them. Especially during this eclipse and full moon, they may be triggered. They may be sensing things that you don't sense. They may be trying to guide you to what's going on around you. Because this whole week he only does it when I go live though. So it could be somebody watching you in your energy, trying to approach you, somebody trying to trigger you, or hanging out around. Well, that's all. We're not trying to go there. But pay attention to your dog barking, especially at your front door or at a window. Right now, I may do that. That may be a continuation because I'm getting a download. But back to our scheduled presentation. If you are fixed, I know Gemini is in here. I know Scorpio is in here. Who is fire is fixed. Leo and who we're missing, and Earth. Who's fixed Earth? Well, you figure it out. If you're fixed, or you're Pisces or Virgo, this eclipse and this full moon is going to affect you more than any other sign in the zodiac makeup. This is going to force you to make a decision that you may have not been either focused on, wanting to deal with, or may not be aware of. Something's going to come towards you. Something's going to trigger you. Something's going to make you finally make a move or decide on something. Something that has to be released, removed. Something that has to be get out your way. Something that needs to get out your way. A distraction, a toxic connection, a hidden secret that you need to be aware of. Something is happening to get those signs. Okay? But that's tomorrow's live. But somehow that may have to do with today. Today is about your spiritual gifts are about to explode. Some of them are going to shock you. Some of them you've been waiting for confirmation. Some of it is being newly given to you, gifted to you through your Pisces intuition, the knowing, the spiritual teacher, spiritual guide. Something is going to force you to awaken. And while that awakening is happening, you're going to discover you have a gift. Maybe that you didn't realize. I just saw it 13 years ago. Now, I don't know how old you are, but 13 years, the number 13 represents the death card. The number 13 represents transformation. I just got a notification on my phone that said 13 years ago. So you may be notified by an ancestor or spirit guide that's going to help you transform into a new gift, a new elevation, or this is sparking a new ascension. Because this is meant to elevate you. This is meant to open you up. This is meant to release you, release something that's been dormant or hidden or blocked. So let's see what's going on here, my loves. A new spiritual gift. Heightened gifts. Something you may already do is about to be tripled. I know for myself, it's been my eyes. That's the part of me they've been working on the most. I've noticed that my vision, and it's not my vision as far as eyesight, like you go to an eye doctor. It's something about, I can feel like a presence or something behind the eye that's making things bigger than they are. Like when I see things, they grow as I watch them. As I look at them, they multiply, they magnify. And I get like such a clear vision. It's almost blinding. There's a part of your body, whatever your spiritual gift, whether it's in your hands, whether it's in your eyes, whether it's in your voice, whether it's in your mind, whatever your gift is. And I don't mean, now we're multi-gifted, most of us. I mean the gift that you are meant to use in your North Node, in your life purpose, the one that covers your destiny. That gift is about to increase and multiply tenfold. You're going to have a dream. Those who have the gift of prophecy, you will see your dreams will become more vivid, more explosive. They will make you, all of a sudden, you'll start writing them down when you didn't before, because you're going to want to remember it. It's going to tell the story. They're going to awaken you to a dream world where you're going to astral travel and dream walk and escape dimensions. For those that are prophets, those that are seers, it may be your eyes and your vision. For those that are vocalists or coaches or influencers will use your voice, you might find your voice changing. The octave, the tone, your speech pattern. Those who use your hands and whatever that gift is, you're going to find that when such things sparks people, when you embrace people or touch them, you're going to feel that energy transfer. Or you're going to touch electronic devices and they may glitch, or they may light up, or they may spark. You touch somebody and you shock them, you may find you're doing that more. This is a sign that whatever that gift is being increased, awakened, opened up, because 2027, guys, is right around the corner. We're in the 9th month. We're just about in the 9th month of the year. 2026 is just about over. We got 1 quarter left. 1 quarter left. 3 months. October, November, December. September, well, December's, I'm not going to get into why I don't really, hello, you stay with me. Whatever wasn't done, whatever was planned and was not approached or completed or started, you're going to find out the reason it's happening is because you're about to enter a fast track. Whatever was supposed to be done, supposed to be completed, supposed to be started, supposed to be finished, closed, ended, it's about to hit a fast track. And you might feel like there's a push, a force. This moon is about slowing down to see it approaching. It's not about slowing down and just letting go or giving up or saying it's too late or time's running out. It's about slowing down so you can take a real look, another look, a deeper look. So you can check. This is when you check in your balances. Because this is the last quarter. And this year was the year of 10. It was about endings, ending cycles, closing doors, setting boundaries, and opening up yourself to new beginnings, new episodes. So if that was not done, this last quarter is a fast track. Because next year, 2027, is the year of 11. When you partnership, unity, marriages, contracts, gatherings. So it's being open to, once you freed yourself, then you're open to that coming in. But if the freedom, if the purging, if the detoxing has not completed, fast track. So I'm going to pull some cards. We're going to get some, I'm going to pull some cards that will state what gifts are being increased, what gifts are being receiving igniting, what gifts are you. Now, for many of you that confirm what you already know you're gifted in, but some of you, they may be something shocking. Now, maybe you've been following, you know what, matter of fact, let me do that first. Remember, it's collective. If it don't apply, let it fly. If you want a personal reading, there are 5, 10, and 15 today. Today is a reading based on your spiritual gifts, your life calling, destiny readings. That's what we're doing today. It's not based on love or money. That's not what we're doing today. If it comes out, then it'll be according to you accepting and walking in to that. That's the blessing and reward that you receive. But that's not the main flow of today's reading. I cut the deck on Underworld. Now, you might be a Capricorn. You might have Capricorn in your Uranus. Uranus is the planet of the underworld. Was hidden, was not seen, in the shadow. Now, with the underworld coming, somebody here is inclined to pursue the occult practices. Somebody's inclined to pursue the occult practices. And the underworld is closely tied to my demon slayers. Hurry! If they ain't got a key, they ain't getting in because I ain't getting up. So I don't know. The underworld is closely connected to my demon slayers, those who usher karma. Hello? Somebody in the house today. Well, there's somebody in the house today other than me. Hello? Is being guided to work in the occult. Now, the occult does not mean you're a dark practitioner. That's not what that means. It means that you work in the shadows as opposed to the light. You're not a light worker. Everybody can't be a light worker. In order for things to be balanced in the world, we have to have people that are willing to work in the shadows as well as the light. Light workers are the healers. Those that elevate through love. Those that bring bonds, people together. But they're called the people that work in the shadows. We remove curses. We remove hexes. We take care of karma. We work with magic that slays demons. We bring balance to the dark energies. Somebody's being called to reflect on what you're really being called to, because you may be pursuing light work and it ain't for you. And believe me, that work is not the easiest. It's not for everyone. It's not for those that are afraid. There's someone that studies demonology, studies the Akashic, works very tightly with the ancestral realms. Someone has one foot in the light and one foot in the dark at all times, see both sides, and understands that sometimes it can't be all about light and love and butterflies. Sometimes got to be a karma and justice and judgment. Okay, so that's for somebody. Let's see what else we got. Heavily ties to Capricorn, Scorpio, Libra, Cancer. Who's ready to be famous? Somebody's calling. Has to do with fame and fortune. This is the star. Aquarius energy. This is the star. Somebody's here. Somebody, you are supposed to be in the public eye. You're supposed to be on a platform. You're supposed to. Why did it? You know what? I don't know what's going on. There's so many distractions right now. Whoever you are, this is the star energy. You're supposed to be in the public eye. You're supposed to be on stages. You're supposed to be out in the community. You're supposed to be well known for what you do, how you speak. This is a lot about public speaking, a motivational speaker. This can be an artist. Whether you sing, write, this can be a novelist, this can be a singer, this can be someone that builds notoriety around themselves. Somebody here, you're meant to be famous. Now, this can be somebody that needs to step out of their comfort zone. Someone that needs to not be shy, not be a hermit. This is not for a hermit. This is not for someone shy. It's for a social butterfly. Wow, right behind that, we got the Hermit. The Hermit is the zodiac energy of a psychic investigator. Now, many of them work for law enforcement. They do investigational work. These are all spiritual practices, so stay with me. This is not about 9 to 5. This is about a spiritual practice. Someone here is supposed to work. You know when children are missing? Or adults are missing, I just get children. And they or at a crime scene and they call in a psychic, someone that can see what cannot be seen, someone that can recount everything that happened in the scene that's what that is. Someone that researches, someone's very knowledgeable. When they go in, they turn the light on in the dark to uncover. That's what the Hermit is. You may want to work with law enforcement or work with families that hire you to go in to investigate someone's missing or how someone passed away in their family, but they're not getting the truth. That's what that is. Who's here? Who ready? Seance. My seance workers. You know who those are? Go into the home. These are when families or organizations, when somebody hires you, mostly families, to go into the house to perform a seance, a ritual, to either connect someone passed over with the family to get answers or to ask questions or to talk to energies in the house that was either there before that they may want to usher out. Someone here has gift of seance. This is someone that definitely would use their hands, connects to energy. You know, in seance they use. This ain't somebody that does this alone. Now you may do it alone. I strongly suggest you don't. But this, they connect through bodies and connect to the dead. Okay, we have an Archer here. This is a Sagittarius. You may be a Sagittarius or have it in your chart. The Archer is someone that leads, someone that seeks. Now, the Archer can be someone that researches. It can be an astronomer. It can be an astrologer. It could be someone that, like, we used to say, the ancestors, someone that strikes the arrow to cut the pathway for the next generation. Someone that, this can be a politician, this someone that works in the community, that opens up the doorway, opens up space, is at the forefront to someone that is like an innovator. They do something spiritually or start something spiritually and get others, open up the path for others to be able to walk into it or work in it or approach it. Heavy Sagittarius energy. Somebody may be interested in Yoruba. You may have heavy ties to Africa or the Orisha, Ifa. Someone is being guided. If you want to work with a team, if you're looking for a team to work with spiritually, someone you're being guided to take it back to your roots, to study and do more research, connect with some of the Orisha, the deities, and the Ifa community. Now, you don't have to be initiated to work with Yoruba. Now, normally, they want you to be initiated if you join the religion, which is Ifa is a religion, but Yoruba is just a spiritual practice of those in West African or Nigerian or those kind of cultures. This is initiation through your bloodline, through your ancestors, through what's in your DNA. The Orisha could be calling to you. They could want to work with you. We got hoodoo. This Yoruba is heavy tied to Budan. And we've got hoodoo now. You could be of African Caribbean descent. Hoodoo is a break off to Budan. Budan originated in Africa, but as they migrated to other countries during the slave trade and whatever else, then hoodoo was a way of doing it, a hidden way of doing it. If you work with hoodoo, you could work with the Orisha, you could work with Santeria, you could work with other deities, but even hoodoo is heavily tied to Afro-Caribbean descent. Because we have the writer here, somebody you could be sitting on a best-selling novel. You could be a writer, someone that loves to journal, someone that likes to write, someone that's an avid reader, loves books, that loves information. You could be someone that loves school education. You could love teaching or just history, like social studies and things like that. You could be involved in history, like somebody has to write the next books of the next generation. When the Bible is being broken down, and a lot of people are stepping away from that as a guide, we need more people now to write the new sources of information. We need the new scriptures. We need the new novels. We need the new maps for the next generation to be able to step into spirituality as opposed to religion. Somebody here, you're being guided to take on that task because you have a gift of writing. You have great penmanship, because I'm getting someone that has beautiful penmanship. Maybe you grew up learning how to use a typewriter. Hindu. Someone here may be interested in following the Hindu spirituality. I don't know Hindu as much. Now I do work with Kali Ma, but she's the only goddess in the Hindu religion that ever called me to work with her. She's in my backdrop. She's on my chair. She's the queen of bones. I'm a death doula. I'm an occult practitioner. I work at the cemetery. I work with Kali Ma amongst others because she's in that area. Nor is Lakshmi and other people. But if Hindu is calling you, then you need to study. You need to get more information and choose what entities you like to work with in your practice. Somebody you may be from Hindu descent. We got, this one comes out every time. Someone here, this comes out every time. Someone you are being called spiritually to be able to give last rites. Last rites are someone that oversees funerals, oversees a death doula, as I am, can also be someone that gives this kind of work, give the family relief, and for the soul that's passing, to give them a safe rite of passage to the other side. Now, you could have been grew up with interest in what is that, mortuary, or taking care, like dressing, or the deceased. And you could be called to pursue. This can also be an ordained priest or priestess, an ordained person that works in the temple or the church, someone that oversees the passing, the grief, the loss, and to give families the reassurance that the person's soul is being blessed. Someone in your family could have been a pastor, or an evangelist, or someone you could have grown up in the church. You could want to pursue death doulaship, or we call them soul midwives. And you're being called to dive in deeper to what's calling you. Now, some of these will need for you to whoever this is, whoever this seance, underworld, hoodoo, voodoo. These specifically are for someone who's no longer afraid to be judged by their family, especially if they have old ideas about religion or spirituality, because these are occult practitioners predominantly. They don't work in traditional religion or systems of religion. This has to be someone who is very brave and very secure in their spiritual journey, because the rest of these are modern. Writers are accepted. Hindu, we know, is accepted. Even the hermit is accepted. Now with the hermit, I will say, if you're a person of color, any color, that means non-European. Doesn't matter what you are, if you're non-European and you're living in the United States, this will be extremely hard for you to accomplish if you're working for someone else. I am 100% sure, because I researched it. People of color, people that are non-European, do not get hired by the authority, by the law, by enforcement. Hello, that's just what it is. We're still living in those times. So if you're performing, if you want to be a psychic investigator, work at crime scenes, and you're going to have your own business, because they're not going to hire you. It's just not. Well, I could go into why, but I'm not even going to go there. Y'all know what discrimination is if you grew up in US of A. So, and you can go online and look up every psychic investigator that worked with law enforcement. There will not be a person of color, any other than European. So, this would be a hard spirituality, a practice to pursue if you're doing it alone. Okay? And you're of color. I don't care if you're Caribbean, Latino, African American, Asian. I don't get what you are. If you're not European, the law enforcement will not hire you. So you're gonna have to open your own business, have your own team, and in order for you to step into that practice. The rest you may be able to work with other associations. They will easily hire you, but not that one. Okay? And that's the truth, Ruth. Somebody here, you're being called to mirror magic. Now, mirror magic is very specific. This is someone that has the ability to walk through dimensions by entering portals. Mirrors are portals. Crystal balls are portals. But they're specifically speaking about mirrors. Many of you know I have a mirror and you can't see it. This is someone that travels through mirrors, through portals, to bring back information, to gather information, to see things, to see into things. Someone that has this gift can enter a mirror, enter a portal, and enter somebody else's house, their room, another country, and then come back to where they started. This ain't for everybody. This ain't nothing you play with. If you've seen the movie The Conjuring, if you haven't watched it, this is not nothing you play around with. This ain't for fun. Because I'm just saying. Now, some cards fell on the floor. Now we've got a catalyst. Someone here, you're the first one in your family, in your generation, to begin something. You are the catalyst. You are the way maker. You are the curse breaker. You are the first millionaire in your family. Something you are supposed to do that nobody in your family has ever done before. You could be a catalyst for change in your community, in your neighborhood, on your job. You could start something that betters the job, the organization, or your culture, or your people. Something you are going to do is meant to change the world. You are the first. And even if this is in your family, something you will do that no one else has done is going to change the direction about where your future generations will be. Financially, in love, there's someone that ends divorce in your family, ends poverty, ends some kind of illness or disease, a mindset, religion. Where are my light workers? Where are my light workers? If you're a healer, you're a light worker, which means you don't necessarily have to have a practice at all. You simply have to exist in the world and spread love and light. Whether you're a positive influence, a role model, people want to follow you, support you. People want to listen to you. People want to work with you. You are just here to elevate the energy around you, and thus other people can pull from that and themselves feel energized. Healer, you could go into the nursing homes. into children's hospitals. Wherever you go, you can heal through the way you just show up, the way you speak, the way your smile, your eyes. Something about you. This is angelic energy. This is an earth angel. This is a child of the light, which means you don't have to practice a shop, but people will give you gifts. They will reward you. People will just hand you money. For this, someone that involved in a lot of charity work. They volunteer to help out at food banks, clothing drives, to go into the hospice or nursing home. They read books to the elderly or help the veterans. Their presence is healing. That's a true light worker. You ain't gotta have a shop. You ain't gotta sell nothing. You just have to be that light, that healing energy, that helper, that this someone that you help out someone and you walk away and you thought nothing of it, and then all of a sudden you find out your Cash App or your PayPal or whatever, they're gonna send you $50, $100, and you're like, you didn't even do it for that reason, but the universe blesses you because you're doing what you're supposed to do. Just be joy. Be joy. Now, you could have more than one gift. You could have a dual destiny. You could be a healer, walking light, and be a coach, and be a herbologist or root worker. You could have more. You can have a dual life path. Some do. Some do. Some have to just be that presence, that good energy, that light. They heal from that way. But on the side, they also run an herbal shop, or they run a soup kitchen, or you could have a dual, or you could be the curse breaker in your family because you're healing. That's a dual mission. This could be somebody that has the ability to heal yourself as well from a sickness. Maybe you heal quick from colds or sickness, and you've done this all your life. That confirmation, you have healing energy. As I spoke it, so it is. That's an earth angel. It came up right behind healing. You'd be an angel. That means you were an angel and you returned as an angel. The only difference is here, your wings do not appear. They're still there. They just are not, they don't appear to human eye. But you would be an angel. You have wings. There's someone that when you were a child, when you dream, you fly or teleport or drift. That's confirmation that you have wings. You always feel like you're floating, or you're flying around the world, or you're sailing. Where are my demon slayers? Where are my demon slayers? And I'll say that because this is me. Hello, where you at? This ain't for the weak. It ain't for the meek. It ain't for people that's afraid of the dark, afraid of ghosts in the closet. I don't care what movies you watch. Hello, where you at? Where are my exorcists? Because we need them. That is someone that removes hexes, removes curses, my demon slayers, my occult practitioners that study demonology, work with demonology, has an entourage of your own demons in your practice. That's what that is. And for that one, many are called, few is chosen. Because most people run from that calling, don't want that calling, are afraid of that calling. So it ain't for every, most people call for that will not follow it. Because we grew up with too many scary movies, or believing ghosts in the closet, afraid of mirrors, or all this stuff the world has taught you, the mind will hold on to that. illusions, confusion. For this, an exorcist is someone that's unshakable. Y'all been live. Y'all, I had paranormal activity live on my channel last week. If you were here Thursday, you saw it. They in my home. I got paranormal activity in my home every day. One night, oh, it's chaos in here. None of my children are raised to fear nothing. Since they were tiny itty bitty babies, they were exposed to horror movies, and I let them. They not afraid. They body, because I knew that my gifts. I could not have children at home that were afraid, because it was always around. I didn't want them to be my kids. No, boo. My kids speak to the ghosts. They understand the ghosts. They resonate with them. Hello, since they were 4 years old. They let me know they were seeing them. They were asking me, who's that? We were having conversations when they were toddlers. I raised them to be fearless, to understand that that's family, that's ancestral, or that came to harm us, but don't worry, I got it. Hello, you hear me? That's how I run the ship. That's how I ran. I had to. I wasn't running from my calling. Now I wasn't going to allow my kids to struggle through what the world taught us to believe in. You know, ghosts in the concept. If it is in there, let me know so I can have a conversation. You got some under your bed? Wake me up. Let's take care of it. If that's you, then welcome aboard, my love, because God knows we need more of it. In this world, man, most of my clients are coming to me. We had Hindu and now we got Buddha. I know absolutely nothing about Buddhism. I don't. I know Buddha, the statue, the belly. I don't know anything about Buddhism. I've never studied it. I know it's Asian culture based, but I can't help you with this. But it came out for someone. So, and that's all I know. We got a messenger on top. Where are my messengers? Messengers are prophets, oracles, tarot readers. They have podcasts. They have platforms. They guide. They give warnings. They give guidance. These are coaches. These are mentors. These are spiritual teachers. But only because they can channel. They can connect. So someone, you're a messenger, a voice for the people, to bring clarity, to call confirmations. Those are my tarot readers, my oracles. I read tarot. I was called to tarot, but I am not a born tarot reader. I'm a born oracle. That's my gift. I don't need cards to read. I don't need cards to connect or channel. I use them because it gives confirmation to the viewer. They can also see it. It's where we can connect through the cards. But when I go outdoors where I was today, people always approach me. Well, it was my shirt today. But I did all my readings for free on the bus, at the appointment, wherever I was, and I have no cards. And the confirmation, the feedback they give me, let me know I don't need no cards. You blowing minds, you wowing people, and they can't. And how you doing that without tarot? Because I'm not a tarot reader. I'm not. That wasn't my born gift. It came naturally. I didn't take a course. It came naturally only because I channeled. That's the only reason why that connected. And I didn't want to do just a podcast. I can, but that wasn't my thing. A podcast just wasn't my thing. That's the thing. Where my high priestess at? divine feminine energy, high priestess of the highest. This is the highest ranking spiritual gift there is. There's nothing about the high priestess. That's why it's high. Like the highest, we call the divine God spirit the highest. High priestess is the highest rank, spiritual rank there is. This person has multiple gifts. If you're a high priestess, it's your voice, it's your eyes. You have the gift of sight, you hear, you see, you use your voice. This is a multi-dimensional, high-ranking gift anointing. And why? Because you belong to nations that adorned this earth before there were humans. Because your ancestors, your spirit team, come from nations and dimensions unseen by man. Because you get, now this, you may have had extraterrestrial sightings or connection since you were a child as a result during your ascension. That lets you know that's them connecting to you. That's them letting you know that you're fam, that you're blood, that you're one of us. And then I'll pull this candle. Where are my candle makers? That love candles, love fire, love art and crafts. Can make candles, dress candles. Now you don't necessarily have to perform rituals, but this is someone that makes the candles that we use for rituals. You're good at art, you're crafty. Someone here, this is a shop, online shop. Etsy, Shopify, Wix, yada, 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 sell products. Whether you create candles for healing, money, protection, or just scented to elevate chakras or cleanse the environment. Candle maker, that archer kept falling out. There got to be a Sagittarius in the house. Whether you're in the chat or looking in. There has to be a Sagittarius in the energy. Sagittarius is the archer. Now, that can be someone that is a nomad. You could not be married, not have children, love to travel to different countries, different places, to experience new things. That would be the archer. But that information, that knowledge, that experience you bring back. And you put it into some kind of practice. For others to live that experience through you. When they're coming in and out the chat, please tap the like. I would appreciate the love and the reciprocity of energy. If you want to book a life path reading, 5, 10, or 15 today. If you want a yes or no to any question, it's $1. Everything Cash App or Super Chat. We have the shepherd. Who was the first shepherd is well known by the entire universe. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is the shepherd well known to the entire nation. This is a spiritual leader, a spiritual guide. This is someone that gives spiritual retreats, brings people together. This is a tribe leader, as in a coven leader. Hello, the shepherd. People look to you for guidance, advice, direction. This as well could be through coaching, mentoring, or just opening up a practice. Someone at retreats, spiritual retreats. This is the event coordinator. Poppy? Poppy, are you in here? Boy. Okay, I see. All right. I got a visitor in the other room. I thought it was the dog, but he's right here. So it ain't the dog. Celebration and family. Celebration. You bring people together. You either coordinate spiritual events, you give events, you like your tribe leader. Whether it's a coven, whether it's a group association online where you are the room leader or the host of the event. This is to bring people together, to bond, to restore unity. Someone, that's your calling. This is heavy. This is heavy giving me ancestors. With that, I think that's a goat. To me, it looks like the goat. Heavy Capricorn energy in today's reading. Capricorn, Aries, Taurus. His family is giving me the Empress, which is Taurus and Libra. This goat is giving me Capricorn, but it's also giving me Aries for celebration. Like I said, then I said you were going to be the first in your family to do something. Bring the family back together. Organize the family reunions. The grandma and grandpa passed away and the family no longer comes together. Mom and dad are gone, the family no longer comes together. You're being the one called to reunify. Come on now. Demon slayers, underworld, exorcist. Hello, the assassin. The assassin. Hello. Occult. This is absolutely an occult practitioner. Ushers karma. Slays demons. Not afraid of the dark. Not afraid of entities. Ain't for everybody. Ruthless. Ruthless. Your faith is unshakable. You know that you are protected. You know that you're anointed. Can nothing sway you. Can nothing make you afraid. Because you work with the dead. You work with the ancestors. You work in the underworld. You're covered by the angels, the Most High, and the devil. This is the devil is even on your side. You get a rite of passage in both dimensions, above and below. That's what this is. The muse. The muse. Somebody who is drawn to music. You could be a musician. You could be a singer. You could be a dancer. You could be someone that writes poetry, writes songs. You could love sound bowls or tongues, tuning forks. You could like things that raise the chakras. This could be a Reiki healer. This could be someone that heals through using those devices. Generosity. And this is somebody that's generous. There's somebody that's always helping. Always volunteering. Always giving their time, their energy. Always being accountable in the family. Always showing up. That is reliable. Always a role model. You may be a parent, especially a single parent, where you always giving, always pouring into others' cups, always pouring into others' cups. Somebody that loves charity work, volunteer work. This is definitely humanitarian, or just inspires through giving their time. Right behind that, do you see the musician right behind that? I didn't even notice that. The musician, I just spoke about the musician. Inspiration and gratitude. You are here to teach others to be grateful, No, you are here to inspire others, to be grateful for life itself in the moment, to realize, to see the glass half full instead of half empty. So always look to the brighter side. This is someone that teaches optimism through music. Like I said, you could be a musician, or you could just gravitate to music. This is someone that teaches people to dance, to sing, to raise their chakras. Somebody that's yoga. Yoga is heavy in this. Or where you have meditation rooms or groups where everybody meditates, and there's music, there's sound bowls, there's tuning forks, there's a lot of elevating frequency. And we got the Smith. Overthinking and taking action. This is the Hermit. Again, you could be somebody that no matter how much you try to turn your head off, it just won't go off. This somebody thinks all the time. The Virgo, the Hermit, is always thinking. Even when they're sleeping, they're thinking. The mind is always ready, always awakened, receiving a lot of challenge. This could be somebody that's always plagued by thoughts, memories, things that you just can't, because it's in your DNA. But when you take an action and overthinking, this is absolutely a psychic investigator. You think it, you trip, you figure it out, you study it, you get to the meat of it, you uncover it, and then you take action on it. Or you teach, or you show other people what they need to do with the information they're given. You might uncover what's going on in their head, whether they're in denial, just can't put it together. You do. And then you inspire action. So, who are you? Which one speaks to you? If you're not shy and you want to share it, you put it in the chat. Are you the shepherd? Are you the leader, the coach, the mentor? Are you the role model, the influencer? Are you the one that's admired, looked up to, sought after? Or are you this assassin? Are you this demon slayer? Are you walking karma? Are you the exorcist? Are you more in the shadow than the light? Because that's what's calling your energy. Are you the muse? Are you in the soup kitchen? Are you doing the volunteer work? Are you having the events for charity? Help the poor. Whether you cook, you sell items, you collect items, you do the Christmas drive, the back to school drive. Are you always there to help? Lend a help. Are you setting up at the party? Are you at the family reunion and you in the kitchen? Or are you the musician? Are you the one that inspires people to be optimistic, to feel safe, to see the glass full? Do you always see on the brighter side? Are you always looking for the best out of even a challenging situation? Are you the Smith? Are you the overthinker? No matter what you do, people say you're doing too much because you must know. You must know. You have to know. You have to break it open, discover it, take it apart to put it back together. You inspire action. You take action. You don't sit around and wait for it to be done. You have to get it done yourself. You're willing to do it. That's what's on the table. So, those go in line with the life purposes we chose. Okay, now, let me say, if you're in the spiritual community and you are an assassin, if you're working through the underworld with the dead, in the afterlife with the ancestors, let me let you know, you will be the most targeted. You will be the most targeted because People love religion on the outside. People in your family, they don't resonate. People that call you a witch or you're dark, you're evil, you're demonic. You're going to hear all that. All of that. You're going to be ghosted. People are not going to understand you. People might fear you or be intimidated by you. The way you come off. The energy you carry. People, believe me, even in the spiritual community, you'll be the most targeted. Why? Because people will actually want your role. Most people are afraid and living life in fear, and you are fearless, raw, real, and people will hate you and covet you at the same time. I'm just letting you know from experience. From being in that calling, that your channel will be attacked. Your gifts will be attacked. People will swear you're always doing spell work against them when you're not. Your family will be afraid of you. You'll get less invitations over time. They won't want to sit with you. They won't want you to trust and believe. You will find a lot of time you'll be alone before you find your tribe. Before you find your tribe, you're going to spend a lot of time alone. You're going to lose a lot, shed a lot. People that don't belong on the. For those of you that's your calling. Like I said, it's not for the weak. It's not for those that need to be around people. Always feel alone and depressed. Can't be alone. Or they're depressed. It's not for people that need validation for their gifts. It's not for people that need to be seen for everything they do. It's for my people that, if you're a loner and you're good with that, hello, you thrive in the silence. Because if not, if you're always dealing with heartbreak, always complaining about being victimized by an ex, always focused on everything that happens to you or happens to you, can't let go of the past, that is calling for you. Those people, your cutoff game is strong and it's real. People may tell you ice cold, or you may trigger easy because you hold that rage. Your dark side is real. And the beast, you try to keep it asleep, but it will challenge you to wake up. And then when they trigger you, they'll blame you for snapping back. Hello? So you'll know if that's you. And if it's you, I guarantee you, it brings and carries the biggest rewards, the largest group of blessings, because God knows that there's so little people that will take that calling that in order to be, it's blessed heavily. Because God knows in order for you to walk in that, He knows what you have to survive. He knows what you will go through. So He covers that. Whoever's in that practice is covered triple fold. Shielded, cloaked. Because He knows the attacks. So those individuals are highly covered and divinely favored. They are so protected. It ain't for everybody. I'm just going to say that. It ain't for everybody. But for those that body, that's what's up. All right, I see as 323. If I see the angel number one more time, that angel number may be following you. All right, I got you. First reading is Melanated. What's up, twin? And then Valerie. And then Lisa Ann Mason. Family in the house. Valerie, I believe you're new. Welcome, my love. Lisa is sister from another mister. They are both soul family. Been there from Welcome in, Valerie. So first melanated, and then Valerie, and then Lisa. I will now go ahead and take a pause from the collective readings. Tap into the Akashic. So you have taken. Why do I keep biting my lip? I know somebody watching. I know. It's okay. You're welcome here too, boo. But so we'll start with melanated. Now remember, these are personal messages. Then I will get back to the collective. So don't take this for you if it's not your reading. Okay? It's who booked it. We'll continue collective after I give these ladies their readings. But if you want to get on the list, come on through. Cashapp, a super chat. Thank you to everybody that joined the live today that's in the room. I have to understand them, y'all, because the heat is on. There is someone in my home. I heard them when he entered. Why? Because I won't tell you why, but they're here. I'm not sure yet what it is, but it didn't directly approach me. I think it may be positive because now my puppy is sleeping comfortably. But all that barking he did, there was something approaching, and whoever you were here, if you're in good energy, welcome in, my love. Welcome in. But whoever it is came in and sat down, had a seat, because my chairs were rambling in the front. I have 2 metal chairs. Well, I have things there for a reason, so I know, and I can hear. And I heard it when it was clinking. And somebody was, yeah, that. All right, my love. So we're going to begin with melanated. And there are things you can put up in your home to let you know when someone comes in, when someone approaches. They used to say, don't leave chairs out because it leaves room for someone to sit down. Well, why not? If you're working with your ancestor or ZC and you have an altar, then you will want to leave room for them. You want to sit out chairs. You want to sit out special instruments so that you know they're there. Some free information. You want to hang bells on your doorknobs of your rooms, especially on your front door. You want to hang dream catchers in your windows, especially if you have children in their windows. Hello. You want to put things in your home to let them know they're invited in and that you're okay with their presence. Why would you not want to do that? If you're calling them in. Hello. You know what? I cut the deck on that melanated. I called that in my mind for you melanated, and I cut the deck right on it. And I'm keeping it. I'm going to see if they have anything else for you. But what I cut that deck on for you melanated is absolutely, I'm keeping that. And then I'll see what else they have for you. Wow. 3 blanks. Okay. Well, then that, when I pull one card and get 3 blanks, they let me know, no, that was it. 3 blanks let me know, no, that was it. And I'm going to show you what it is, melanated. All right, let me, my nose is itching. Definitely something is here. And I don't know if you're good or not because my nose is itching. But, that may be why they didn't come. But Poppy's so calm, peaceful. It gotta be good. I just heard a bang outside my... 2 bangs. It's family. It's family. It's an ancestor. They done took a seat in the front of the house. Poppy was barking as if he was protecting the front. When that entity came in and took a seat, now it's by my, he's like they said, no, it's okay, we got it. 2 knots, it's family. And it's a masculine energy. So I don't know if that's grandpa or who. All right, let me stop talking. Melanated. Life purpose melanated. Melanated, you got conduit. Melanated, you got a you know what conduit is? Someone that channels the dead. Not that I'm shocked. Because melanated from the day I met you, I've never been confused about you being in the occult. Not one day. Twin, not one day. But your special gift working with the dead. Conduit. You remember that card that came out that says seance? You saw that seance? A conduit performs seances, connects with the afterlife to get, they bring messages from the dead to the living. Yeah, my demon slayer. Fearless. This is the reason why, well, I'll talk about that later. Okay. Ooh, ooh. Melanie, you got the founder. Melanie, you got the founder, but we're not surprised. This goes with the academy. A founder, an academy, sister of witches, one of the founding energies, one of the catalysts, founder. You see the building? You see the building, right? You see the coven, you see the academy, but not a founder. You help build it. You help open it. You help, hello. But I knew that already. You help build it. Scholar, you help build it because you see the plan. You see the need. You see the longevity. The scholar. Investigation and research. This is the addition you add to the academy. Oh, the gambler. Loss and risks. This is your karmic card, melanated. This is what you need to break in order to reach to stay on your life path. You have to be afraid of taking risk because you're in fear of taking losses, like financially, like in love, like in connection. You got to be okay with this is the Fool card. This is taking a leap of faith and not needing to see the outcome. I need to know how it's going to work, how it's going to come together. You know that you know that you know. That's destined. It's fated. So you move anyway. Even with the challenges, even when you don't see, you move anyway because you know what's fated. It's your fated destiny. This is no longer being afraid to take a risk or to gamble on what you know you're called to do because of fear of a loss. Now, you may have had a lot of losses in your life, financially, with people, with love, with a lack of kindness, a lack of understanding. But like I said, what did I say? Those in that calling, you ain't going to get it. It ain't going to come with it. This is somebody with your skin is so thick. They can't, nobody else's opinion or thoughts even get in. This is no fear, because there is no doubt that this fated destiny has already been worked out. Before you even arrive, that it's been set up for you, it's invited you, it's been waiting for you to show up and claim it. But how you receive that? You let go of any fear that this is your ability and your calling, and you run in the dark. You run straight into the dark, knowing that when you get there, the lights will be turned on, and you will see. All right, no, okay. Let me pull your Akashic message, and then Valerie is next. Yeah, you've lost a lot, and it ain't because you took a risk. But yeah, you're one of the four mothers, the founder. And what you give to the academy as a conduit is that you have access to hidden information. You'll be given access to hidden information, ancient wisdom. You'll have access to the Akashic records. Woo! But the Akashic records are in the dark. The Akashic records are not in the light. They're in the dark, in the channels where no one else will go. And that's why most people can't read it, because they will not go into there to receive it. There's fear, there's anxiety. But in a coven of sisters, you ain't entering alone anyhow. The support is all around. You got gratitude for your Akashic. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what it is you are going. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. For one who has lost many and much, this is your challenge. This is what needs to be overcome. It is what it is. It was what it was. And we're moving on and expecting more, because we are a part of an organization, a sisterhood, an association that accepts you, supports you, surrounds you, invites you, loves you, and embraces you, and helps move you into the new. But life purpose, my love. And I always say, if you're a conduit, you work with others in a group. Or some can work alone, but some are more comfortable working in a group. Like what the seance I said, working in a group. So that while you channel, while you go in, tap in, they're the ones on the outside shielding and protecting you and watching what's coming in around you while you're doing your work. Ashe. All right, melanated. Thank you, twin. All right, Valerie, you're up next, my love. Let's see what Spirit got for you, boo. Valerie, and then Lisa, and who else? Someone else is into the room for reading. Mary. What's up, Queen? Another soul tribe. Hey, Mary, I see you. So, we did Melanie, we're doing Mary. Lisa, and we did Melanie, we're doing Valerie. Lisa, and then Mary. Okay. Let's see what they got for you, Valerie. I don't know what I saw for Mary. I'm going to let it come out, but I know what I saw. All right, they're still talking to me for melanated. Someone is still trying to channel in for melanated. But we're doing, Valerie, you're going to have to step aside and let her ancestors come in and have the room. Thank you. Okay, Valerie. Yep. 2 blank. Okay. Give me one from here. Valerie. Valerie, you got activist. Valerie. You know what an activist is? Someone that fights for change. Now you either fight for change for the youth, for veterans, for a governmental system. This is someone that fights for the people. Now, this kind of person either can work in political offices in the community, they can work in community centers, organizations. In spiritual practice, this will be a spiritual practice. This could be somebody that on a podcast that speaks out against injustice or speaks out against community change. Activist, Valerie. That would definitely be somebody that works with other people, a group association, a community organization. Absolutely does not work alone. Someone that's brave, strong, someone that speaks up against bullying, against crime. This is somebody with a powerful presence. This can also be somebody, the famous, somebody that's known in the community, known for standing up for the truth. Just like mothers who rise up when children are run down or police brutality, some things like that, or gangs in the community or crime in the community, or in your building, or things like that. Ooh, that's not easy, but that's what you got, Valerie. I don't know if you've done that already in your work, in your life. You're always the one to speak up, stand out. Now, someone that does that you may get a lot of pushback, because people that want to stay in the dark or take advantage of or use and abuse, they don't want nobody speaking out. So you might get a lot of pushback in your family, on your job, wherever you are. When you show up and your light irritates their demons, that comes with somebody needs to work on. You need to have a spiritual maintenance or protection work around you. You definitely want to work with your spirit guides or spirit team or someone that's going to protect you if that is your pursuit. You definitely want to work with a group of people that will look out for you. They're all involved in bringing the same change. But activists can normally be somebody that gets a lot of pushback on the job by people. They don't want they don't want you to speak up for the wrongdoing or for the injustice. Okay. Valerie, you got the waker. The waker. Absolutely in line with your activism. Awakens people to the truth, to the reality of a situation, opens people's eyes so they can see what's happening, what's going on. You're here to awaken, you're here to awaken generations, the public, the systems. You're here to shine a light. As an activist, you shine a light to bring balance. The archer, that card of that archer that came out, the archer is, we say an ancestral, one that cuts the pathway for the next generation to live freely, live openly, without discrimination, without you're a catalyst for a road opener for others to be able to receive justice or fairness or equality. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what your shadow is. Yeah, you got the crossroads. You got the crossroads. Again, a road opener. Crossroads, exploration. You see what's closed, what has no access, what's unfair, unequal, and you open the road. You clear the way. You speak about it to bring change. Dance, self-expression. Dance. You got self-expression and strength. Now, like I said, that's that purpose comes with a lot of pushback. Their days going to be very tired because activists are on their feet. They're in the community. They walk. They do walks. You're gonna, fatigue is very easily come by in this purpose. Dancing, taking aerobics, taking dance classes, something to keep your core, your strength, keep you energized, keep you healthy through dance. Joining dance groups, dance events, wherever you can find places in your community or where to join up with a group. Dancing will keep you vibrant, energized for the long haul. Here's your shadow card. Your shadow card, Valerie, is explanation and apologies. Your shadow card is people may have used you and abused you and taken your kindness for weakness. People have tried to force you to bend to their will. And you may have people pleased in the past. You may have done it to be part of a group because you're called to be part of something. And, people might pull you into drama and then toss you out. Because this is like somebody being pulled in, sucked in, and then being thrown out. And then you're left with bitterness. This is being okay with the apologies that will never come. There were lessons. They taught you to be stronger. They taught you to set boundaries. I don't know if you went through, whether this is family or relationship or whatever this is that stuck you in and then threw you out, cast you out. But whatever it is that played you and manipulated you, you're going to have to be okay with the apologies that will never come. You're going to have to understand they were to teach you, to use your wisdom in your eye, to not need to be a part of accepted, but to be the leader in it. You don't belong in a following role. You belong in the forefront, leading the way, speaking up, pushing back. This is not singing in the background, and then when you're not seen and not accepted, you feel rejected and abandoned because you didn't belong there in the first place. This is breaking through the fear of standing out, showing up. You may be someone that don't speak out, don't speak up, Well, get rid of that. Because that's your calling. That is your calling. The calling is to be on the front line, not in the back of the room, not to be invited, but to be a showstopper. All right, Valerie, let's get your Cashapp recording message. Yeah. You have to learn to not have to explain who you are, what you're doing to anyone. To not apologize for who you are, why you then, what you got to say. If you said it, it was meant to be heard. Don't apologize for what you say. Don't double back. Don't double down. Be raw and authentic. Wear your crown, Valerie. Because people have been used to manipulating you to do what they need you to be. But the old Valerie don't live here no more. New Valerie claims space in the room. They invite you or not, you show up. Okay, your Cashapp message, Valerie. Patience. Valerie, you got patience, Valerie. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things are not aligning in the way you want them in this moment. Have patience that it will eventually work out. I don't know who this was, what they did. The apology is not coming. They're not even sorry. You may not be able to have your way in this situation. Your way may be just to let it go and let God take care of it. Handle it. It's not your battle. Don't fight it. Because whoever this is, don't want to listen. They don't want to hear it. Even if you're right, they're not ready to receive it. Take away your voice, your time, your energy is valued. Thank you, Valerie. But it's not working out at this moment for your highest good. Let it go and let God restore, replace, and reset the energy and the direction you take. For the activist, is the Lone Ranger. At this time, you're going to have to become the captain of the ship. All right, Lisa. I know what Lisa. Woo! Lisa, my light worker, my child of the light, my healer. Let's see what they give you, Lisa. And then Mary. Let's see what they give you, Lisa. Well, I know Mary too, but we ain't married yet. I'm going to take it. It fell right out the deck. It fell out. I'm shuffling and it was like, here I am. What did I say? What did I say, Lisa? Hello? Lisa Ann Mason. You ain't got to have no shop. You ain't got to have no practice. You ain't got to do nothing. Be the beautiful soul you were born to be. This is that those who heal just through their presence. You are the light. You are the glow. You are the purity in the room. You are angel that return with those wings. That's you. Every room you're in, every home you're in, every connection you make, people will want to siphon your energy because it's divine, it's pure, it's intoxicating, it's addictive. You will have to practice boundaries and protection work times 10. Because somebody that carries this energy, everybody wants it. Everybody needs it. And not everybody deserves it. It's special, it's potent. is highly protected and divinely favored. You will always be protected, always safe. You, your children, whoever's connected to this energy from the womb, carry the same protection over their lives as you do. You came back here to heal the world by loving, by showing love, by being optimistic, being positive, seeing things on the brighter side. You bring the light. You walk in the room and the room lights up. Prone to jealousy and envy. Because when you walk in the room, my love, the room lights up and even the demons can see you. Prone to jealousy and envy in your family, in your friend groups, in your connections, even love and intimacy. So that's you, Lisa. Lisa, who's shocked? We not, because you always get it. You're the muse of this planet. Your music, your vibration, your frequency walking. People approach you, strangers love you, and animals, and everything. Who don't want an angel by their side in their life? But demons do too. That's the downside. So you must have lots of boundaries, practice your protection, stay connected to your team. Lisa, you absolutely should be working with the archangels. You should be working with the archangels, especially Michael, especially Gabriel. Those should be the two angels you work through the most. Gabriel and Michael. One is of divine protection. One protects your life path. Gabriel protects your life path. Keeps you rounded. Keeps you aligned. Watches over you. Michael slays your demons. Shields you, cloaks you. If you need healing in your body, in your heart, you can work with Raphael. But Gabriel and Michael, I work with the most. Now, archangels don't need altars. You can make them an altar, but they don't necessarily need it. You work with them in other ways. You work with in other ways. They don't need altars. Because if you're an angel, and we know you are, you're already in their family. That is your bloodline. This energy carries the blood. This energy carries the blood of Jesus Christ, aka Yahuwah. That's your bloodline, beloved. Okay, let's see, Lisa. I ain't shocked at all. Hello. You would benefit also connecting with a sisterhood. People that surround you, love you, protect you. You would benefit from that heavily. Heavily. Because someone like that, they're so pure, so bright. Being part of a sisterhood, a coven, would be absolutely beneficial in your life. Angels are not meant to live alone. Matter of fact, they don't feel good when they're alone. They're prone to sadness and depression and loneliness in this earth. Lisa, there's something powerful about your dreams. There's something powerful about your dreams, Lisa. You got the sleeper, cause and effect, and clarity. There's something powerful about your dreams at this time. You might want to keep a dream journal. If you're not dreaming, that's a problem. Dreaming is absolutely powerful and necessary in your life. Because that's when you shut down. That's when you are replenish your energy. Someone with this, you give off energy all day long, whether you like to or not. That's a lot of fatigue, a lot of emotional imbalance. So you need to sleep and get rest. You need to sleep a lot peacefully through the night, and if you can, naps during the day. A lot of rest, a lot of sleep, a lot of cutting off your energy. Okay. You got the poet. You got the poet, Lisa. This is relationships and vulnerability. Oh, but your dreams are also going to give you messages. Clarity is Ace of the Sword. It's confirmation. It's clarity. It's insight into something you may not see while you're awake. But you will find the truth of whatever it is in dreams and escaping reality. Our reality. But you got the poet. Then I say somebody with this energy must connect with others to feel love. Because angel is somebody that needs to feel love, needs to give it, needs to share it. You have to have positive relationships. You have to have positive connections in your life to feel whole, to feel safe, to feel good, to be happy. You must connect, like I said, with that sisterhood, that whether it's an associate or co, you need that kind of energy around you in your life to feel happy and that joy. Or else your wings feel like they're clipped and you're down, you're heavy, you're depressed, you're weighted. You need people, and you need positive, elevated people that are really good to you in your life. Now we got the painter. There's something you want to do, something you're trying to achieve. Productivity and creation. You could be working on something. You could be building something. You could be changing something. There may be a need for you to get more research or look into something in a different way. But something you're creating, something you are building, something you're working on. Yeah, because you got aspirant, ambition, diligence, and setbacks. This is, you have to be okay when things are slow, when things are not going at a good pace, or maybe even when you don't see the money coming in. But that you have to push through. You have to you have to keep painting. Keep painting. Keep seeing the outcome that you desire. You hold the paintbrush, but this is with the king, control, reversal of fortune. You may be feeling like you're putting out more than what you're getting in. I don't know if what you're building has cost you money to build it and you don't see it coming back in, flowing in. That's part of the setup. CEOs put in millions and thousands of dollars before they even see a penny. It's the transactional investment. There's transactional investments in which you're building that need to happen before you see the outpouring. But you got to keep pushing through. You got to keep going, because with sleeper, you have big dreams, my love. You have big dreams. Right now, there may be some blockage of energy with this darkness, something you don't see, or something clouding a brighter picture, and that may be a lack of money, a lack of flow in your finances. Maybe you being stuck in this Four of Pentacles, holding on, budgeting, living check to check, more going out than what's coming in. But you have to know that as long as you keep painting, as long as you keep creating and building relationship, this could be partnering, this could be networking, collaborating with others. As long as you stay ambitious and diligent, you have to know that your hard work will pay off. Why? Hello? There's nothing that the Most High will not give you. There's nothing they won't do for you. There's nothing that you can't get, can't receive. But you gotta stay out of the shadow. You gotta keep looking at the light. Keep looking at the bright side, at sunny days, as the glass half full. Because the shadow is worrying about a lack of money. I don't know if you lost a job. This is feeling like you have no control. Or be prone to hold on to grip, control tools. You gotta let it go, gotta release it. You gotta release it. Because this is the this is the King of Swords. King of Swords can be someone that's so wise, so intelligent, so educated. It also could be authority figure, someone that needs control, likes control. But in this situation, you may not be able to control it. The universe may already have a plan. You may have to learn how to flow more, how to let go more, how to trust more, and just how to fly. How to fly and know that the universe will carry you, hold you. They will not let you fall, my love. But you got to get some more rest. You got to find a way to sleep better. Something about anxiety and worry, you got to release that, because that is only the energy of doubt. And in that energy, nothing can connect. Magnet, you can attract. It's almost like you're pushing it out. All right, Lisa. All right, my angel. I just heard them say that help is on the way. Lisa, I just heard someone say help is on the way. I don't know who that was. I heard it felt like a feminine energy. It said help is on the way. Help is on the way, big girl. We got you. So that's for you, Lisa. All right, Mary. All right, Mary. Let's tap in. I know what's going to come out from Mary. If they confirm it, I'm going to let you know. I always say this, and I call it. In my tribe, soul family, who I've connected with, I pretty much know who is who. Melanated, not light worker. Twin, not light worker. Married, not light worker. Reborn, not light worker. My light workers are Lisa, Rain, Kelly, Randy, not light worker. People I know. Copeland, light worker. I don't know, kind of on the fence. Because he's very, his energy is very big, very large. So I'm not, but Michael is the largest angel, right? Okay, Mary, let's get married. Let's see what comes out for you, Queen. Thank you to everyone that booked your reading today, that trusted me to bring you guidance. Okay, Mary. For Mary. Why they Mary, for your life path, it came up blank. Your life path is hidden, Mary. Why have they hidden your life path? Mary, your life path is hidden. Is this situational or temporary? Why is it being hidden? I'm going to have to pull something else for that. Because why have you hid Mary's path? Let's see why. I do get that every now and then, but that's not why I expect it. That fell out. Something is being hidden. I will see if it's for a reason. But yeah, why you hiding Mary's path? Or is let's see. I got you, Reborn, aka Charisma. I got you, Queen. Mary, they hid your why have they hidden Mary's path? I got you, Alexis. Hey, Queen. Yeah, let's see why they're hiding Mary's path. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Did I not say that Mary was not a light worker? I said that, right? Mary. 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 I'm going to tell you why they hid it, Mary. Because you're not ready for it. You're not ready for it, Mary. If you've been here, what did I say about this path? It's the darkest. It's absolutely the darkest path. It's the most challenging. I knew it. Now I knew Mary was not a light worker. I knew you were part of the occult. To that extent, I wasn't sure. Mary, I can't make this up. You got the assassin, ruthless, and leads with conviction. And the chiromancer together, delivering news and collaboration. This is so working with the dead. So working with the dead. It's your hands, Mary. It's your hands. Okay. It's your hands. How do I? You got the queen of. You got the queen of swords. Terminate. This is the queen. Is the queen of wands. Determination and sacrifice. Queen of wands. Mary. Woo, Mary. But I love to work with you, Queen. Because this is me. This is an exorcist. This is an exorcist. Delivering news. Palm reading. Reading people's palms. When you read people's palms, when a karmic comes to you to read their palm, well, no, not a karmic, because I don't want to say that. When somebody comes to you, Mary, to read their palm, you can find out this person is possessed with the demon. because that's who's going to be attracted to you. People are going to want to come to you because they need help, because they are haunted, either in their home or in their lives. They're going to want to come to you because they're haunted and they're running in fear. They're going to want you to expose if there's a possession, and you will have the gift to do exactly that. Sacrifice. Determination means you have to sacrifice your whole soul to work in the afterlife. Which means you have to surrender. You have to surrender everything you thought you knew to enter the realm of the Akashic, to work with the ancestors, because that's the only ones that will protect you from this. That's the only way you'll be protected in this path. Y'all know that my connection to the ancestors, I have ancestral veneration every Saturday. I have 3 altars in my house. I work, to perform this kind of practice, you must be protected times 10, because the people that will come to you will have possessions and you will be able to see them. But the Queen of Wands is somebody soul psychic. Queen of Wands is somebody empowered. Queen of Wands is the Phoenix. She's ruthless, fearless. Because what you will attract are people carrying this type of energy. The reason why they hit it, Mary, because you're not ready. I don't know if you're ready to hear it, but you ain't ready to get it. I don't think you're ready for this kind of. But with the eclipse, the full moon in Pisces, one of your gifts is about to be blown wide open. I don't know, Mary, I don't know if you're going to be approached by an entity. I don't know if some paranormal activity is going to happen in your home. I don't know if you're going to be outside and see dead people. I don't know if you're going to be outside and see these entities. But you better brace yourself, Mary, because something is going to happen. They're going to let you know this is going to be a gift that's going to unveil itself. And it may throw you back. It may shock you. But it's hidden in your Akashic, and it's about to be awakened. Come on, Mary. Come on, Mary. I'm going to pull your Akashic card. You also will benefit by group association, a sisterhood of witches. You do not want to work alone, practice alone. You want to connect, unless you're ready for that kind of gang work. But don't worry, Mary. You're on my list. Melanie didn't know what list it is. Lisa knows. Mo knows. You're on the list, Mary. So stay tuned for email. Because honey boo boo, 2027. Gang is coming through, y'all. Yeah, I've been taking notes and watching closely. Let's get your Akashic. Woo, Mary. But I've been seeing that for the many moons. But Mary, demons will follow you, fight you. Did I just say, Mary, that you will benefit from entering a group? You got to share with others. Sharing brings joy and growth. Share your experience, knowledge, and resources to help others solve their problems. In the process of sharing, You will also gain more friendship and inspiration. Well, I just said all of that. People are going to come to you for help because they running from it. They haunted. They running. That's somebody that opens that. That's somebody in a spiritual shop. Santeria. Santeria. That works with angels. You will benefit from working with the archangels and studying demonology, but we'll get into that. Michael is the only one you need to work with. Hello, Mike. You could work with Metatron. You might want to work with Metatron. He's the Cashapp record holder. Because you're going in the dark. You're going in the bayou. You're going in the jungle. And Metatron holds the records. He's the Akashic record keeper. And you're going to, yeah. But we'll get more into that. Oh, Mary quite contrary. That your garden is about to grow. The emails are on the way, y'all. I'm just waiting for I'm waiting for the yep. All right, Charisma. Okay, Reborn. Got you, Queen. You're up next. Woo, Mary. I be feeling things in my core because I love when they confirm what I already know. I love it. The second I sat with them, and I was like, okay, all right. Same thing with Mo. What? Mo is Capricorn gang, so we know. What? I'm going to call out Mo's potions in a minute. Let's give Charisma your divine reading. And then I'm going to do a promo for The Alchemist, a.k.a. Mo. Spiritual shop, potions, elixirs. There's certain of you that's going to want to get one. Hello. I have my own that she customized just for me. Mistress of the Gates. She customizes where you are you working? Do you have a shop? What's your calling? What you need? Protection, cleansing. You're gonna want to get with Mo, the alchemist, and get your special brew, your elixir. You're working with spirits? Which ones? Get your elixir. Okay, I saw Charisma, but I'm gonna let it come out. But woo, Charisma, I done seen it. I should have just took it. Should I take it? I gotta take it. I gotta take it because I saw it twice. In two different, I saw it the message twice, but written two different, so I gotta take it. And I'm not shocked. Charisma, you won't be either. All right, Charisma, let's get your tarot. I know. This is where me and Charisma lock on. I lock individually with every sister I mentioned, but me and Charisma lock on this one, and you'll see. That's the energy I got. When I first connected with her, I knew. We both carry an energy. I'm not going to call it out. Hello? She know what it is. And it's confirms it. Yeah, Queen. Woo! And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you. Charisma, are you ready? Reborn, you ready? You got Church of the Night. Church of the Night. This is a coven. AKA this occult. Now, I know people love to think cults are all negative, but they're not. Covens are for light workers. I don't follow systems of brainwashing. I know what I've done in my research. A coven is full of light workers. A cult is full of high priestesses that work in the occult. What do you think they call it? The occult. Hello? It's in the name itself. Church of the Night is the occult. It's a cult of women, of sirens. We carry the Jezebel energy. We are seductress. We are coveted. We are charmers. We are empresses. We are chantress. It is what we are. And we're not ashamed of it. We've embraced it. It is our best quality. It attracts. Only downside is this will attract demons, dark energies, men and women. All creatures of the night will flock to your energy, Charisma. Your name is Charisma. That wasn't a mistake. You chose it. That wasn't a mistake, Queen. It's a perfect run. We're charismatic. Mine is Mistress. Hello? Embrace it with pride. Hello? This is your divine DNA, and you can't get away from it. But the world will make you shame it. They'll make you guilty. They'll make you diminish it because they can't all have it. This comes with setting a lot of boundaries because everybody wants it. Everyone knows ciphers them. They want to taste a little bit. That's what you got. I saw it in the deck, and it came out in the tarot, the exact same word. Oh, I got your shadow. They gave you 3 shadows, Charisma. Okay, there may be a lot you have to work on right now, Charisma, in your energy. Because you got catalysts. You got catalysts and fates. Your fated destiny is to do something in your birth line, in your generation, in your family that no one has ever done. You got the catalyst. The one that holds the torch. The first one to achieve it. To do it. To become it. Without judgment. Without their opinions. Without caring. Without giving a fuck about what anyone says. You can be who you want to be, who you are. And be proud and strong and confident and brave. The catalyst. But, you got 4 shadows. Okay, there's a lot of reflection. You may have to do it this time, Charisma. Because you got 4 shadows. Fates. You got accepting help. Accepting help and guidance. This is a need. The need to include others. The need for you to open up and accept help. Maybe you have a thing with trust, depending on, because the catalyst People push back. People judge. People give you their opinion. People want to be included. Want to be you. There's a lot of jealousy, a lot of envy. So you may have an issue with trust, where you're not open to accepting help from others. But it said accept health, accept health, and accept guidance. Okay. And you got attention to detail and pride. With the scissors cutting the cord, this is letting go, cutting your tie. This pride, too much pride, paying too much attention to detail. This is perfectionism. You need to cut the cord on perfectionism and be open to accepting help and guidance. You got the thief. This is seizing the moment and selfishness. A key, a comb, selfishness, and pathless, difficult decisions, and lack of direction. So right now you could, feel like you lost your path. Lack of direction, like you lost your path. Like you lost the direction, or because this card is giving me haunting. With all those hands around you, you're the gold one in the middle. But there's a lot of hands around you. And they don't look nice. This is giving me haunting. With this thief, and who is this? Charisma, there's somebody around you, my love. Because the catalyst is about radical change and taking back control. This is like the Queen of Wands. But there's a thief. And this is a lot of dark energy. I don't know who this is or who they are. I don't know if this is a group, an association. I don't know who these people are. You got churches tonight here. I don't know if this is a cult or whatever this is. Something that you may were connected to or are connected to. But whatever this is stealing your, this is like, my God, wait a minute. Because I want to get this right, honey. Whatever this is that you were connected to or involved in, because you're in the middle of this, but the hand is going down instead of up. So it's like you got involved, or this wasn't forced. This wasn't forced upon you. It's like you attached yourself to whoever this thief is that stole something from you, your fated path. What the hell is this? But as a catalyst, there's a need for you to get back on your divine path, but letting go of pride and perfectionism. Okay, wait. You may know what this is. That it's like a distraction. It's like an energy. This is like an energetic distraction. This is somebody's energy, honey. This is somebody's energy. But with this spade here, it's a need for you to accept help and guidance. I don't know if they're asking you to reach out to someone for help and for guidance, but you have to be open to receiving what comes. You have to be open to accepting it. Because this is some dark energy here that's got you trapped in the middle. It's almost got you trapped. It's like surrounding you. I don't like this. It's giving me cult, but not the good kind. Because there's a thief here. Still, somebody may have stole your essence. This person may have stole your essence, or your energy, or your crown. But Catalyst, you're the Queen of Wands. Take that shit back. Take it back. Manifest it. Let's see what they give you in the Cashapp, my love. But this accepting help and guidance. Yeah, you may need to work with somebody. To reach out to somebody. To cut this, to clip this. Because you see how there's two hands, but they have like thread between them. Except you need somebody help. Yeah, you need somebody to help you clip this, honey. If this person is a dark practitioner, you're gonna need somebody that's well versed in demonology to rebuke this. You guys spread. You guys spread. Get some fresh air or call some of your pals over. Take a look around you. There is so much natural beauty waiting to be discovered. Either you will soon become involved in a new exciting project, or you will go out on a new date. So it looks like help is on the way. They want you to get out in nature. They want you to surround yourself with good people. They want you to surround yourself with good energy and good people. It says you either will be part of a new project or you will go out on a date. Dating right now don't sound good, because it might be whoever this thief is that's trying to steal your essence. If that's the date, I wouldn't take it. I'll be open to this new project. Connecting with someone, this help and guidance. But get out and get some fresh air. Take a look around you. There's more beauty to be found and discovered. Taking back control of your life. If this thief is past energy, then maybe if you were already connected with whoever this was that stole your, that I don't know if they were manifesting something. You might want to do a cord cutting, Charisma. Charisma, you might want to do a cord cutting during this full moon, this eclipse. Perfect time. In Pisces, you may want to do a cord cutting or get help and guidance in doing one. But letting go of pride and taking back control by allowing yourself, spreading yourself in the right connections with the right people. Instead, invite friends. You invite friends over, make new friends. Be invited into a new project. It says involved in the new project, which means that's a collaboration or partnership. Because involved is joining, inclusiveness. It's not you beginning it, or it's you involving yourself of the people in this new project. So you'll get email too. All right, my love. All right, Charisma. Spread yourself. Go out, have some fun. Enjoy yourself. I mean, you have free will. I don't know if I would be dating right now. Because if that hasn't happened already, then that could be that person coming in. And you may have to, it says, take a look around you. So you may have to be careful with who you connect with at this time. If that has not already happened. Or if that's still around. All right, my love? But they definitely want you outside. Going to the park, to the museum, to the botanical garden, somewhere where there's flowers and good scenery and good music. Maybe going out to brunch, having mimosas, getting a good meal, sitting by a window where there's sunlight coming in, enjoying the world around you, seeing the beauty in all things, to change whatever this energy is that was in your energy. Shifting to a higher vibration. Having a you day, getting your nails done, your toes done, getting a massage, that kind of energy. That sounds good to me. Hello. All right, Alexis. I almost forgot you. I'm harping on charisma reading. I got you, Alexis. All right, my love. Let's get you a life path card. Ooh, Alexis, I see some goodies here. I'm not gonna take that. If it come out, I'll take it. But Alexis, you got a powerful lineage. You're in the ancestral realms. You're powerful ancestors, Alexis, and they're very old. They're ancient, and they're rich. You come from a rich lineage, Alexis. They were kings and queens, monarchs of. Oh, okay. All right, Alexis. That goes so in line with that. Oh my God. They were monarchs, kings and queens. And that goes in, your purpose came out, it's in line with that. Luxury, royalty, richness, status. I'm going to show you what you got. Alexis, queen. You got a jewelry maker. Alexis, you got jewelry maker. I don't know if you're interested in making jewels, working with crystals, design jewelry, bracelets, necklace, trinkets, because I see a lot of gold in your lineage. A lot of gold bracelets and nose rings and adornments with cowrie shells and a lot of richer wealth in there, what they collected, what they left down, what they passed down. A lot of gold coins and jewelry made with coins and adornments and chokers and diamonds and emeralds. I see a lot of money. Jewelry maker, making jewelry. And I see very wealthy. a very wealthy shop, a very wealthy business. Because people, whatever jewelry, people cover your jewelry. They buy it globally. Like you put it together the way you design it in ways they've never seen before. I don't know if you're very crafty. I'm not making this up, y'all. Alexis, you got jewelry maker and the merchants. Synchronicity, confirmation, you got the merchant. What did I just say? Merchant, selling, international transactions. Come on, I see you getting shells, rocks, and jewelry from other countries and making art, making wearable art out of them. Even seashells. You got the merchant. That's a business owner. A merchant is a business owner. Whether you do it in an online shop or you have an actual shop. Self-worth and trade. Trade. And you got the hounds. You got the hounds. Loyalty. The hound is a dog. I don't know if you have a dog, but loyalty, chains, and promises. I'm going to have to read that one. Because I know what loyalty is. Oh, never mind. Loyalty. These are people that you hire. People that work for you. People that help you in your business. I see your store, you're going so big that you have other artists, other craftsmen with their girls or working in your shop, helping you make these crafts. Loyalty is a loyal assistance. Chains. It's like a chain of stores. Maybe you start from your home and then it grows. And promises. This is your birthright. Your birthright, because you come from a royal, rich bloodline, your birthright is to be wealthy, Alexis. You're not supposed to need or want for no money. If you open this, the money will come, the wealth will build, you'll have more than enough. But you also got faith, accepting help, and God allowing yourself. You may not be someone that's a team player or work well with others because you are the owner, you are the merchant, you are the leader, but you're going to have to be willing to work with others because teamwork is about to make the dream work. So you're going to have to work with others to build this, to be successful, to have a supportive team of loyal friends, workers, companions. Hello. Teamwork is cut the cords on any distrust, any need to work alone. This you ain't gonna be able to build this by yourself. You may start from home, but like I said, this is going global. And the amount of customers, clients, and you're gonna have go in and out, you're gonna need a team. So it's gonna have to be people you trust with your money, your secrets, what you're creating, so no one steals your ideas or your work or tries to rob you. But if you build it, if you create it, they're gonna want it. Let me start Cashapp record card. Spiritual jewelry. I see a lot of what is that? A gypsy. I'm seeing a gypsy twirling around. And she's got all these bracelets up her arm, and she's got all these, and they make noise, and they copper, and they got shells, and I'm seeing a gypsy. You may carry a gypsy spirit, Alexis. Me like that style. Free flowing. Gypsies are free. They're wild. They are curious. They're enchanting. But you have a very royal lineage. They were rich. They were goddesses. They were from head to toe. They had toe rings and ankle bracelets, and they were decked out in jewels. Heavy on the ruby and emerald. I don't know if one is your birthstone. Ruby, I think, is August Leo. Emerald, I'm not sure what emerald is. Is that Taurus? Learn to listen. Alexis, learn to listen. You may be someone that don't value other people's opinion. Maybe someone that just wants to do it yourself because you believe that's the way it will work. But you're going to have to be open to inviting people in your life. The dream is not going to work unless you listen to other people's opinions, their creative inclusion. Listening is a sign of respect for others. Listening without interrupting and attentive, without interrupting and being attentive makes the other person feel valued. By listening, you can understand the thoughts and needs of others and gain more knowledge and insight. Somebody may know better how to position something in the shop, or the right colors, or the right flowers, or they may do whatever it is. You're going to work in the team. You might be the manager or the owner or the boss or CEO, but you're going to need to value the opinion of your workers. They'll be loyal to you, kind to you. They'll follow you, but you have to allow people to think they have value in that place, or they're not going to stay. Nobody wants a dictator. Nobody wants to work for a dictatorship. Nobody wants to be micromanaged in their own talents. If she's over there and she knows how to do wiring on the jewelry, let her do her wiring. You might be the designer, or you might buy the products or whatever, but you need to value everybody's inclusive opinion in the business. Okay? All right, Alexis? Thank you, my love. And you know what was behind jewelry maker, Alexis? Metaphysical shop. Right behind it. Metaphysical shop. This is a spiritual store. You know, metaphysical shop. They sell crystals, cars. They do readings. They sell herbs. They sell everything spiritual in one shop. It's a get-all shop. This could be what you'll be opening. Jewelry hanging over there. Tarot over there. Crystal balls. Loose, whatever. The whole shop is going to be decked out. And maybe you have a tarot reader in the back. But everybody's own position must be valued. You can't go around saying, if they read tarot and you make jewelry, you can't micromanage a tarot reader. Because that's their specialty. Everybody pays their wage, rents their booth, or however you make, and you focus on managing what comes in, the products, the trade, the merchantry, but not the people. Somebody like that might also be a mom, a single mom, and they just used to giving orders or take. But in business, when you work in a team, everyone is included. respected, and loved equally, even when you sign the checks. That's how people stay. That's how people are loyal. All right, my loves. I'm still shaking over Mary's reading. I am. I'm still like, because I was there, so I know how it feels when you find out that, and you're like, what? You're like, what? I know how that is. All right, my loves. I believe everybody that booked the reading received the reading. We did Alexis. We did Reborn. We did Mary. We did Lisa. We did Valerie. And we did Melanated. And no, I don't see anyone that sent it by Super Chat. So I believe we're good. Unless you send a PayPal. Let me check. People, I rarely get a PayPal. If you booked a reading and you didn't get it, put it in the chat now. If you send a Zelle, a Venmo, a PayPal, or some other form than Cashapp and Super Chat, let me know now. But I think we're good. Thank you to everyone that trusted in me to bring you life path guidance. It was a powwow. I have announcements that's coming, but it's for a special crew. And when I'm ready and get the sign, I'm coming at you. 2027, get ready for a year of divine exploration. I'm ready. I know you're ready. And I'm reaching out to the ready. Yeah, it's not only is time, it's past time. It's past time. And I've been afraid, holding back. But I'm challenging myself to move in a new direction. I'm practicing what I preach. So it's time. All right, my loves. So we're going to close out with the collective. We're going to close out with the collective. Thank you to everyone that hit the like button, that joined today's chat. Kept the vibe high. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my A1 Day Ones, my Soul Tribe family, and my moderates. I love you guys. I surely do. Now, September is coming on, what is that, Tuesday? So I have a free monthly giveaway. I'm giving away a full 1 hour tarot reading. I do it once a month to get back to the community. You must be subscribed. You must join the chat. It'll be on Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. You must join the chat and you must be subscribed to the channel. You could subscribe that day if you're new coming in. You must like the live when you must be in the live. You can't watch from outside the door because how will I see you? You must be in the chat. You must like the chat. You must be a subscriber and you put a heart of any color in the chat on Tuesday. And I'll pull a winner of who's going to win the 1 hour tarot reading giveaway. It's a $144 giveaway. Who don't want a 1 hour live reading for free? Once you win it, it's good until the end of 2026. So you don't have to book right away. You have you can keep that coupon until the end of 2026 and choose the day you want. It runs out on January 1st. It ain't going into a new year. Once I call your name as a winner, you must email me that you accept it. Because if I don't get email, I won't write your name on my board. And if you book it way down the line, I won't remember who you are. So email me after you win. I'll write your name down and I'll have your email address. Okay, that's the only instructions, and it's not that hard. If you already won in 2026, you cannot win again. Let's give somebody else a chance. And I have a list of all the previous winners. So if you already won, please do not join the game. Okay? It's only for those who have not won a reading. I don't even have to shuffle these cards anymore. They just, I don't know. They just, I'm not about to go into another reading. What the hell is going, woo! What is this, Spirit? I knew I should have picked up this damn deck. I'm not trying to be here for another hour. But I'm gonna get this to wherever it is. And I already know some of you in the room going through this exact situation. So I'm gonna give it to you. You know what? We not doing this kind of reading today, Spirit. First card out is conflict. First card out is conflict, jealousy, envy, drama, lies. King of Wands, player from the Himalayas, materialistic, someone that may have addictions, a big ego, big dick energy. We grown, I'm gonna say it. Hating on you, spreading lies, gossiping drama about you. Is this your ex, your baby daddy, a karmic, somebody that wants to be your lover or was your lover? Yeah, you ain't with this person no more. You ain't with this person no more. How I know that? Because judgment is here. There's a King of Wands that's going through a whole lot of judgment, getting a whole lot of karma, taking their ass, because your ancestors mad at hell because they lied on you. They spread rumors, gossip, drama. They want the smoke. They wanted the smoke. But instead of smoke, they got your ancestors. Judgment. Because they can no longer get between your sheets and between your legs. Because this person might have cheated, lied, betrayed you. They a player. Because you cut the emperor. This is the father of your child. Hello? Because I'm speaking to an empress. This the father of your counterpart. If they're not the father of your child, there's somebody that got children. Emperor. This is somebody controlling an authority. Think they call the shots. They got a big ego, big D energy. They sit and wait for others to run to them, come to them, chase them. But now it looks like they're going through a whole lot of burdens. All that weight on their back that they're carrying is karma. All that weight, burdens, heaviness. They could be alone, left the karmic, going solo, or they've been ghosted, shut out. And now they want to double back and invest in you. Now they want to double back and invest in you. They juggled you. Maybe use you for money. Saw you as a come up. Hello. Didn't invest. Didn't give. Held back. Now they want to hold on, invest, only because they're going through judgment and living with all these burdens. Now they want to double back to your peace, your tranquility, your serenity, your home, because they miss it. They didn't respect it. They didn't trust it. They didn't keep it. But they miss it. Because with you, there's peace. With you, there's love. With you, they were supported. They were confident. Even when they didn't deserve it. Now you have taken back your power. You've taken all the action, all the steps. So walk away and close that door. You're not competing. You're not fighting. You're unbothered. Putting in that work to build new happy connections. You're in your leadership role, captain of your own ship, taking back control of your life. Calling the shot because you've answered the call of the universe in your life purpose, in your practice, headed in a better direction from whoever this is. And now you have invested in your own business, project, life, health, happiness. Now you are investing and you are pouring into yourself and you are establishing and you are building. And you may be in lack or have been in lack, but you're getting it all back. Because you are in the energy of taking back your power. Taking back your control of your life. No longer settling or waiting or negotiating. Yeah, you don't have enough of them burdens. You don't drop that dead weight. Now you are co-creating the life you deserve with the universe that has your back. And somebody is, yeah. Now, yeah. 10 of Cups. Family. This either you had a family with this person, as in they're the father of your children, or this is family. They mistreat you, use you, abuse you for financial gain, for help, for support, kept you without options, because the love is options and choices. If it's not intimate connection, it's a father figure. Somebody wants you to take care of them, do for them, hold them down, while you put your dreams and goals on the back burner. It's still emperor energy. Could be a feminine, a mother, and a masculine or father figure in your life. Now they want to come towards you with a new cup of love, making you an offer. But your ancestor said, you better keep on keeping on. They moved you away, they rescued you, they set you apart, they set you somewhere safe, they intervened, and you better keep on staying where you are, away from this energy. You got a new beginning. You got a new beginning. You got a new beginning coming in. One you will desire, one you'll pray for, one that you'll be passionate about, one that will make you happy, set you on fire, a new thirst for life, re-energize you. And whatever this is that you already moved away from, walked away from, were guided to get away from, now it's a passionate new beginning. And that's a hell to the nah. This person's in regret, and haunted, unable to sleep, can get you off their mind, anxious, worried about you moving on and living a happy ever after new life without them in it. It is over. The end. Death means it's not to be relived. There be no reunion, no reconciliation. We're not giving life to this. Was died, was dead, is gonna stay where it lay. Hello? Death means you're done, it's over. There's no coming back together. Because Empress, I said the Emperor, I said you were the Empress, right? Because you're the Empress, right? If you allow this Emperor back in your life, if you reconnect, if you reconsider for a moment and let them get in your head, right back to where you started. Right back to how they left you. Right back. Bound, tied, victimized, blindsided, hidden in the dark. No light, no movement, no escape. For someone, the reason why they could be coming back, because it was cheaper to keep her, but they didn't. Because 10 of Pentacles, you about to hit the jackpot, my love. You're about to hit the jackpot. This is an overflowing, a flood, a windfall, a jackpot. This is all that you need, all that you want. It's opening new doors. King of Swords, why you don't need this person? Because you're smart, you're resourceful, you're intelligent, you're wise, hello. This is wisdom, knowledge. For some of you, this is an authority figure, a judge, a lawyer, someone that may sit on the bench and makes a ruling, making a wise decision, a fair decision for you to get all back. Your jackpot, your win, your outpouring, your victory, your sudden wealth, lucky sevens is on the way because somebody's making a wise ruling, calling justice, you receiving justice while they're under judgment. All you gotta do is hold on, be strong, be patient. Your prayers were answered. Your prayers were heard. Your prayers are about to be answered. Hold on, have strength, be patient. Your spirit team, they're standing right in front of you. Letting you know we see you, we got you, we heard you, and it's on the way. Trust us. This battle is no longer yours. Hello. So more to be. Things are turning in your favor as we speak. Hold on, be patient. Divine timing is at play. Help is on the way. You rest and retreat. Focus. Live your life. Find moments of joy. You already know. You already are wise enough to know that you're divinely favored, highly blessed. And the universe hasn't forgotten you. Start that business. Plant those seeds. Focus on what you're building. Read, study, partner, network. Pour yourself into it, all your energy, your focus. This is the card of the student. King of Pentacles, boss, owner, CEO, manager. Hello, financially independent. When you get this, my love, because the tower is, I can't make this up. Yeah, the tower is going to hit, but it's going to be explosive. It's going to bring a change. that's going to be permanent and going to last for years to come. Eight of Pentacles. Master your craft. Something you have done is about to pay you out. The work you do is about to speak for you, and it includes the energy you put in. To get the results that you deserve, you're about to achieve the results you deserve because you put in that work, those prayers, that energy, whatever you focus on where you're going, because the universe is about to show you an outpouring of generosity, of compassion, of love, of harmony, of peace. This is the happily ever after moment. Hello? Happily ever after. Oh yeah. Yeah. Somebody abandoned you and ghosted you wants to come in and win at all costs. Why? Because they can't move on. And you better go on with your bad self. Keep heading in the right direction. Which means they go left, you go right. Past is dead and gone. Not to be reborn. You learned your lesson. And you don't need to learn it again. The days of regrets are over. The tables have turned. And this is a backfire. Somebody thought you would chase them, you'd wait for them, you'd cry over them, you'd be broken. Tables have turned. And now you're building, growing, mastering, flying, soaring, reaching new levels. Don't you let the past pull you down, hold you back. Now when God will give you a crown and you're wearing it, stack it. Stack it. Don't you take it off ever again for nobody else that ain't got their own to wear. Because you're too kind, too helpful. Don't you take your crown off no more for nobody else. You are the gift. You are the gift. You were the gift from the beginning. You took it for advantage. They thought you'd always be available, be there. They know your ancestors came in and said, you're not ready to move? We got you. You can't do it? Oh, we got you. It's too heavy? It hurts you? Oh, we got you. They moved you anyway. That's called divine intervention. That's what it's for. We just can't take another step. We're beaten and broken and bruised and used. And they said, don't worry, beloved. Remember, there's 2 footprints in the sand? And it says, oh God, where were you when I needed you most? I was carrying you. That's where you've been. Then I moved you out the way, right on time for somebody else to get their karma. And don't you get back in the way. Don't you help them out. Don't you pick it up. Don't you carry that weight. He said you have struggled alone. You have suffered long enough. Only path now is a path to home. Path to... Man. Path to home. That looks like a new contract to me. That looks like a new contract. That's a new contract to me. New contract. New contracts. Hello. They know what you want. They know what you like. They know what you need. And they don't pick the perfect contract and signed it. That's the path to home. Every day your heart's going to feel like it's finally in the right place, held by the right one. You done paid all your debts off. All debts paid. Passed every test. Moving on. Not looking back. And you're about to be blessed and dressed. Ashe and ashe to that. All right, my love. I know that's right. And come on through, ancestors. Come on through. They're dancing and celebrating and clapping and tambourine shaking. This is a Mardi Gras hosted for you. They celebrating already. Woo! I feel like jumping out of your chair. All right, my loves. That's it. That's it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to everyone. We're gonna head out the door with that. Thank you, and thank you again. It was an amazing live, and I thank all of you. You're my season of change until the next season comes. I thank you for sharing time and space with me in your day, in your life, in your spiritual path. I appreciate you. I'll meet many of you along the way. It is not over yet. It's just the beginning of a divine tribal soul family. And I'm excited about what's to come. Only because I've seen it. If you're interested in joining the Tribe Soul family, if this is your vibe, if you feel connected, for $3.99, join the tribe. Hit that join button. Come on in the door of the gate. We'd embrace you and love to have you. Support this channel and the content, and that it builds and grows. Discounts, perks, and yada yada. If you know, you know. I've got a full eclipse. I've got a full moon in Pisces reading for tomorrow. It's going to blow your socks off. You're going to want to come to my anointing, my collective, you're going to want to come tomorrow, because that is part 2 of today. It's going to get even better if that's even possible. I'll see some of you along that way. Have a beautiful evening and a great new sunrise for tomorrow. Be blessed. Be you. Be real. And conquer. Conquer. Ashe. Thank you, everybody. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.